cover our stories that I want to cover. Remember to hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen, as I share my screen. KSMC. No, that more ago? Yes. The KSMC meeting. Am I certain that's where I want to go? The KSMC meeting. Yes, that's where I want to go. KSMC meeting erupts into chaos after over resolution on Kingston and St. Andrew water supply. Now, it's very interesting. It's very interesting that came up, And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why.
I need to go pay on the death. Resign because they don't mean we any good. You know, see how much of them have funeral. Literally, I'm pissed. I'm pissed because right now we're talking about your lives that is at risk. Your lives, and nobody now get up and protest. Not one of them care for the people. Mason Hall get water, and now the Mathew Samuda is in charge of concerns in Kingston and St. A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan. I hope you guys are doing great. Well, my people, Mayor of Kingston, Andrew Swaby says, correspondence sent to the minister in charge of water, Mathew Samuda, concerning water quality concerns in Kingston and St. Andrew, KSA, has gone unanswered. He made the comment at the corporation monthly meeting on Tuesday. You can't imagine, my wisdom warriors. Mathew Samuda is in charge of the water. Mathew Samuda will get up every day and do press briefing. They on social media always talk about water. Westmoreland get water. Sentence get water. What the place name? Mason Hall get water. And now the water shit up. The water shit up. And Mayor Swaby, right to Uno. Can you imagine that Jamaica? I wonder if Uno listen to this. I wonder if the Jamaican people, the labor rats them, will listen to this. Mathew Samuda, that is in charge of water, is so quiet. He is so quiet. He doesn't care. Me telling you over. Me telling you Jamaica. So the Jamaica Labour Party don't care for the people in the rural areas. They don't care. And guess what the worst thing? In the rural areas, there's the most shit up water there, my people. There's the most shit up water there. And can you imagine the mayor wrote to Mathew Samuda and he ignored it. He ignored it. And these are the people who are out here defending. These are the people who are out here defending and want to give third term. It come like when I drink mad post piece. That will never happen. The whole of supposed to be out protesting right now for Andrew Holness, Christopher Tufton, Mathew Samuda to resign. The whole of you not joke, Jamaica. You not joke. You don't need nothing else. This alone should I make you out there a protest. What is happening to you guys? What is happening to you guys? You just sit down so now do nothing. Like literally, I'm pissed. I'm pissed because right now we're talking about your lives that is at risk. Your lives. And nobody now get up and protest. Not one of you get up and protest. This is madness. This is totally madness. This is totally madness. Mr. Nationwide put out. My wisdom warriors, just take a look at this. The Ministry of Health says no boil water advisory is needed. Listen what Nationwide put out. The Ministry of Health says no boil water advisory is needed at this time, even amid concerns over water quality issues in the Kingston and St. Andrew region. In a release to the media, the ministry stated that while some samples from the NWC system have tested positive for E. coli, there is currently no cause for alarm. Wanna hear that? The water tested positive for E. coli. And you tell me say there is no cause for alarm? According to the Health Ministry, positive E. coli detections are not uncommon, particularly during periods of drought, heavy rainfall, pipe breakage.
Now, you see when them say that, ladies and gentlemen, it's like two things come to my mind. It's either them are play down the danger of the fecal coliform, or they're telling on themselves that this is how their normal operations go, and we've been drinking a lot of contaminated water for years. Well, for those that don't boil them water and for those that drink pipe water, because I know I don't, but you know, it's still concerning. You see me? What they mean by that when them say it is common? That's crazy. What should be common is the safe levels of coliform under 5%. Anything over that, that is a problem. So what are they actually saying? Very interesting.
or other environmental events. My wisdom warriors, this is what they put out, yeah? This is what they put out. No need to boil. Health Ministry rejects claims of high bacteria in water. Nobody never say the bacteria was high. But let me tell you something. Christopher Tufton, whenever give an injection yet from him born and you are health minister, whether it high or whether it low, everybody immune system is totally different. Everybody, puss and dog don't have the same luck. Because when you in a sick, somebody else, wait there, what happened to the people them we have underlying health conditions? What happened to those people? Like literally. And on come out, nationwide come out a pretty up. Talking about they reject this and reject that, whether it high or whether it low. And nobody come with no foolishness. But when I drought, bro, but when I this, but when I that. Listen to me, man. Listen. You see this water, Jamaican people, you don't need to boil no water because you can get sick. Some people will have diarrhea and vomiting and these things. Some people, it can get worse and it can also lead to death. Don't listen to them. Christopher Tufton is not a real doctor. He is not a medical doctor. You understand me? So we need to get that in our head. Hey.
Big up at our Press. She's a real nurse, people. So please take heed to the warning here. Boiling the water, especially in them area there, where they have now admitted after Jesse James Clark come out and them say a lie Mattel and them do this and them do that for weeks now. And now them a come out and admit. Them people are wicked. They know so them for go to prison and not come out, them for just dash your key. All of them. We're behind this. You can imagine water where people have in them pipe. Them a come hide from the people them say fecal coliform in the water. You know how dangerous that is. So just go Google it and do the research. All of them for come down. Anybody responsible, I don't business. Anyway, the KSAMC meeting erupts into chaos over resolution on Kingston and St. Andrew water supply. Same problem, Here the article says, Zine, Councillor of Lawrence Tavern Division, John Myers, during a point of order labeled Clark's presentation as political. That a Jesse James Clark, he must say political, It's, as a matter of fact, let me say this. Jesse James Clark is like Superman. You understand? And the rest of them are villain. Because his statements put the people in on guard and potentially saved a lot of lives. You understand? Because as something they rightfully say, everybody body react to bacteria different. You can probably drink it through the water, and sick you to that no point, and somebody else drink and it's fatal. You understand what I say? So big up Jesse James Clark, right? And if you should go back in history, when there was a gas issue that Andrew Holness went through, he make sure come tell the world about it. Say the gas never good and it's a political issue, and he's supposed to tell us that the gas is not good. That's for the car. Well, the water, I guess for our body. So Jesse James Clark was well within his right to come tell us. So let's rubbish those arguments right there. So moving right along. He stormed out of the meeting claiming the motion was being brought in a bid to bring down the Jamaica Labour Party. This somebody let me play it here. Somebody a joker, somebody a madman.
You should have a resolution, you should have come here and what I'm saying, everybody have a right. Everybody have a right. Right? And we come here with a
Councillor John Myers, I will allow you to speak now. I'm not going to Muslim.
Yeah,
no, I'm not going to. I'm just saying to the councillors, reminding them that he have a right to speak. Allow him to speak. Allow the councillor to speak. Go ahead, Councillor John Myers.
The video on both points. I don't see this as a resolution. It's a resolution where in rural areas we drink in the water, and the water is very good. But over a period of time.
Just take the point about it, please.
But I'm going to the fight.
No, man, you just don't go in. Just do it.
Right? I am going in the fight about.
Alright, I'm going to allow a little latitude because you have to.
What I'm saying, I don't believe a resolution. The resolution that.
Councillor John Myers, making a presentation. Councillor John Myers, what I've heard is say, you can get up after the move and second and make your contribution. Councillor.
Alright, another point. I'm not.
No,
But I don't say, I'm not sitting here. I'm not sitting here and listening to a resolution like this.
No, Councillor John Myers,
This resolution is a political resolution. And I am standing right here and telling you that this resolution is a political resolution. And you should have bring a resolution 5 months for the finance, we can't get no answer about it. And I'm not sitting in here and listen to this resolution because I put the people.
So this a man that just come for make up nice and storm out like one girl. But how the backside are going in Jamaica? Look at this guy. He might come to create a scene, you know. The man who talk about the important issue like the water supply being contaminated. But me not understand. Me really not understand.
Yeah.
So if you're supposed to give a point of order, but you might make a speech, you might make a presentation, so you might say, yo, make your point of order. That's what I understand, you know. And because him not get him way now, him just forget attention now, him just mash up a meeting or attempt to mash up a meeting.
No.
Wow, very interesting.
You're here and drinking and burning water. I'm not listening to a political trying to walk
So hold on there. This man rise to a point of order to say they are making it a political issue. Then film whole argument turn into a political issue. He might go say the man they did it for 20 years and they never fix no water. But they might try to solve the problem where them have now. Why am I go back to 20 years? ABI News TV, we see us plastic, big up. Russian, big up. Ivan and Louis, big up. Who else we see that play? Big up on yourself, people. Me I try to get through this as fast as possible. You see, because I have a whole lot of things for the year. So that brother, him weird. But let's continue. Oh, the man gonna finance report. Oh, he gonna, we man talk about water. But this man in a political campaign him come. Sandra Plunkett, what's up? This man come at a political campaign. Mighty God. So, he getting last word and he storm out. And the people them still attack. Gonna watch this. He never done people, him come back. Oh, he never done. Him come back.
That is funny, honey.
Someone had,
That's
someone had
funny.
that time.
Oh my God, that is funny.
Right, think that. So people, that for the brother. One big old waste of time. Me not tell no lie. Me lose brain cells I watch that a while ago. We are move on to the article here. The SSL fraud. Me read what them a say about this. Cause this one, me not get to read the article yet. See? 78 million available for payout in SSL fraud claims. See? Trustee Cadian Campbell has warned victims of the alleged multi-million-dollar fraud and Stocks Security Limited that no fictitious gains, unrealized profits, or opportunity cost will be considered in payouts. Campbell announced on April 3rd that proof of claims must be submitted by April 30th, with payments set to begin in May. This follows more than 2 years after the scheme, which devastated clients, including Sprint icon Usain Bolt, came to public attention. Campbell explained that clients deemed eligible will receive a pro-rated payment from the SSL Victims Compensation Fund, capitalized using an undisclosed portion of management fees collected to date. The claims from victims will be assessed, and I will ultimately have to decide what amount, if any, is admissible for a distribution, Campbell said on Tuesday in response to questions from the Gleaner. Where we have or received information that indicates payment to client by SSL or Pantan, these will be deducted in finalizing the admissible claim for distribution purposes. Sorry. He added some. Why am I reading that dark? Hold on, let me turn up the light on this. Some claims may be denied if our analysis indicates full or overpayment to clients based on the actual cash they invested and realized gains. Pantan is a man name too? Is a reference to, hold on, Pantan is a reference to Gene Pantan, Gene and Pantan, the former SSL client relationship manager, who is the only person so far charged in the fraud. She was charged? I thought she was in court. She got charged already? Campbell warned that not all claims will be qualified for payouts, and even those initially accepted for voting purposes may be adjusted or denied. You see, the stipulations around this is very shady. I want to warn all the victims of SSL. Walk into this very with a very be very skeptic about your expectations, because all of these stipulations sounds very spooky to me. For example, a proof of claim may be received for $100, but after claim adjudication, the trustee denies the claim or admits only $80 or even increases it to $120. This is a core responsibility of the trustee, impartially balancing the interests of all stakeholders of the bankrupt equity, he said. Campbell said $500, what? No, $500,000, 78.4 million is available for a payout. Only 500,000 US? Then both not 2 million both put in there. But it's not safe. A previous phase of activity focused on transferring cash and local equities to clients who were not affected by the alleged fraud. An early report by the trustee indicated that the fund would be supported by a 7.5% quasi-management fee on SSL's off-balance sheet asset. assets, projected to generate a 345 million. On this, 153 million was earmarked for victims, with the remainder going towards appropriate estate recovery and other SSL clients. It is unknown how much of this sum has been collected. Campbell, who took over as trustee in May 2024, is leading the court supervised closure of the Hugh Krosky founded brokerage house. The fraud scheme has been described as one of Jamaica's largest, affecting more than 200 accounts and allegedly siphoning more than US $30 million. Let's think about that. US $30 million and only 500,000 naira for pay out so far. That now moving eagle, brother. And when them people get back their money. Anyway, including US 6.2 million from Bolt's company. 6.2 million from Bolt alone. Woo! No further court dates have been set, but Campbell confirms that the new report will be submitted in June 2025, covering activities up to May 31st, marking 1 year since the winding up resumed. Campbell said that there have been no further reports submitted to the Supreme Court apart from December 5, 2024 submissions of voting results from the first meeting of creditors and claimants held in October. That submission also included appointments to Committee of Inspection, which now oversees SSL operations. The committee is chaired by attorney Tim Prudhoe and Joanne Willoughby as deputy chair, and members representing Wellgen Limited, Gene Ford, and Patrick Toppin. Wellgen is represented through its attorney Freighter, Ennis, and Gordon. Campbell confirmed that a new report will be submitted in June 2025, covering activities up to May 31st, marking 1 year since the winding up resumed. Ford and Wellgen have filed lawsuits against SSL. In October 2024 report, Campbell revealed that the US 1 million employee dishonesty insurance payout was used to pay expenses including bills related to temporary management. No payment was made to victims of the fraud, the report stated, warning that full recovery was unlikely. Well, that, you know. That. I don't want to think about those things, ladies and gentlemen. Class prefect, where you agree with my general, big up yourself. He said them have to charge her in order to keep her locked up. Okay. If they lock you up for over 24 hours without charging you, you can file a habeas corpus, and the government will have to pay up to 1 million for every day. A $1 million you say a while ago? 1 million? CW say if you take any of this money, they will say you can't even sue them again, and you will have nothing to get. Both sue them and drag them all and show them up for the crook they are. Okay, people want to make them fight. Splash the gym like the new picture of General, big up yourself. Mary Lizzie said bless up Bolo. I know, right? Alright, so make me yell up everybody already. Alright, on to the next one now.